Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force here today with Shinobi. Hello, sir.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am Shinobi.
And
welcome.
What are we doing today, Shinobi?
We are playing the Hearthstone Polaris Tournament, the finals. We're finally in the finals. I'm excited.
Finally in the finals. This took way too long. When did we start this tournament? Like 5 months ago?
Like, it feels like it. It's been like 3 or 4 months or something like that. And my decks have been nerfed probably 3 or 4 times since then. And I have other decks that I would love to use, but I can't. You know.
I know. Yeah, tell me about it.
That's the rules. You got to follow them and stuff. And all that, but
well, I'm pretty excited. This was kind of a crazy. There's all sorts of different, all sorts of different opponents along the way, all sorts of different skill levels. But I'm glad to be facing another Blizzard fanboy. Are we safe to call each other that?
Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff with Blizzard, and I definitely have enjoyed playing a lot of their games. Primarily focused on Diablo, you know that, but I mean, I've gone up against Wild Krendor, Maximus Black, Total Biscuit. I think he went up against Jesse Cox and
Jesse Cox, Cy Starcraft, and Hodded, and now my final opponent is a ninja. So I'm not sure how this will fare. Man. You know what's hilarious? I've selected my deck, by the way. You know what's hilarious, though? This is actually kind of funny. I'm not known for being a pirate or anything, but when I live stream, people see in my office, right behind me, I've got a big old pirate flag. So this is kind of like...
Man, this is like ninjas versus pirates.
This is like... This will be a deciding... In the eternal debate, I think this will be a deciding moment to figure out who is really better. Ninjas or pirates.
I guess we'll have to wait and see here.
Oh my god, I'm so angry.
Why?
Because Tinkmaster's in this dumbass deck.
Oh, yeah, he got nerfed recently. Or not really, I guess you can call it a nerf, but...
Tinkmaster sucks now. He's awful.
It's totally random, but in the situation there's only one minion in play.
How many
situations? How many? Okay. So bad.
That's not a very frequent situation. This is terrible. Why, Blizzard? That's not even like that was this. It makes me so angry because the dumbest. Like they could have changed. They could have upped its casting cost to 6. They could have done a lot of things. They could have made it so that it only turned your opponent's minion into a 5/5. I don't know. See, so here's a distinct advantage. Whereas the warrior, I get to essentially self-heal myself up to above 30. But as the priest, poor Shinobi, he just heals himself for like RP purposes. There's no real benefit.
This is true. But this deck is the deck that I made quite a while ago called the Annoying Priest deck. And the whole point of this deck is to outlast. So because your deck is pretty much the same thing.
Okay, so this game will last 40 minutes by itself.
Take a while. Yeah.
Oh, man.
This could take a while. But there is some aggro aspect to my deck, too, as well. So
Twilight Drake. Well, I've got something to say to the Twilight Drake.
All right.
Shield Slam.
Oh, just the perfect amount, too.
I know. I guess I could have armored up to bring it up to 9, though, so it would have been the same result either way.
That's alright. Well, I'm not going to be able to buff anything with this anytime soon, so let's just throw that in play.
Alright. Shattered Sun.
Yeah, I got a really slow starting hand, so this is going to be pretty interesting what happens here. Alright, take her down.
So that was the Weaponsmith giving me a 2/2 weapon, hitting the Shattered Sun Cleric. And then Shadow Word Pain, alright.
Yeah.
Poor minion. Alright, let's see here. I got some stuff I can do right now. Ooh. So this is something that might be a special headache for Shinobi, because we remember that priests have a harder time dealing with those 4 attack minions.
This is
can't
very
pain, can't death
This is very true, my friend. This is very true.
Truth is my shield.
Ooh, but look at that. Oh god, what the hell is this? Oh, there's a silence. Alright, so the silence gets
It's a one-of in the deck. I just throw it in there for those situations that I may need, something like that, but...
Silence gets rid of his reincarnation. And then we can go, let's see if it... Okay, so I can do that. Alright, so I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna go like... Wait. Yes, no, yes. Yes, I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna put down a Frothing Berserker.
Alright.
And then I'm going to attack into that to drop the shield.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Cruel Taskmaster. gonna execute.
And execute. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Can go a couple options here.
Now, unfortunately for Shinobi, if he wants a Holy Nova right now, that's gonna give me a giant ass Frothing Berserker.
Yeah, that would be the case.
I don't know what tricks he has up his sleeve. Twilight Drake.
We must cleanse the
And that
sun
pumps
well.
it up.
Yep.
It's not gonna be a 5/7. Okay. So let me think about this here. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do yes. Oh yes. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Gotta pump up my Berserker.
All right.
To hit this. Then going to give this one guy taunt. Thusly protecting my Berserker.
Fair enough.
From this 5/7 at least.
Quite a lot of card action you got here. All right, so a couple different options. Probably not a good idea to do that. If I do that you don't have 3 attack. 4.
I must consider.
Oh, the holy fire.
Yeah,
It burns.
that's about it. Yeah, I'm being pretty aggressive here, so I need to hold out or something. See what I can do.
Honor, made to fit.
All right,
I have no
not too
time
bad.
for games.
That's a little bad.
The self-whirlwind for a crap ton of armor.
Give me all that armor.
My viewers might yell at me for that, but I wanted a lot of armor. And it also let me attack into the Twilight Drake to kill it.
All right, let's go ahead and grab you.
Let me change your mind.
And let's go ahead and play
Is
you.
someone injured?
Very interesting. So let's see what you have. 7. Okay, I'm just gonna.
Self-heal.
Yeah, I just don't know if you're gonna draw something off the deck that's gonna, you know,
Oh boy.
take
All
me
right,
out.
let's see here.
Quick here.
So we're gonna go like this. Kill that.
Yep, fair enough.
Let none survive.
Take my 1/3 back. Bonus death.
You get your guy back.
Yeah.
There you
Then say hello to Ragnaros.
go. Oh boy.
Now, scary thing is that he's gonna be at 10 mana next turn, so if he has a mind control.
Yeah.
Could also have a death.
The problem is that I kind of have to use mind control on him. But if you draw any damage, I could be in trouble. Please kill one of his minions.
Let's see who it gets.
That's not bad.
It's that guy. Alright. Alright, let's take a look
Some
here.
heals.
And, well, as luck would have it,
And that'll be it. Yep.
and that is just the
Wow.
amount.
Just perfect amount. Yeah, see, I needed to, I have quite a lot of things in my hand, but I wasn't able
Could
to
not
have
take
them
the
all.
rag at that point. That was, I have to, first of all,
Pretty much forced me to play the mind control there, because I had a
Right.
lot of things I could have done that turn if I didn't have to play mind control, so.
Right.
Yeah.
And beyond, I mean, that was a pretty darn good game for me in terms of draws. Like, that top deck for the exact 4 damage that I needed, for example.
Yeah.
That was kind of, that might be, actually no, this deck does have other charge minions. I think it runs the...
Well, do you have Arcanite Reaper? Because that would have been enough.
No, no Reapers in this version. I don't know what I'm telling you. You still have to play this deck.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah,
you sly fox. All right, let's see. Actually, no. Let's get some.
You know what? Maybe I'll keep this hand. I don't know. It could be better, but it's not bad. I get to go first.
Okay, so playing against a paladin.
The light protects.
Looks like it is some sort of aggro and or mid range. When I see that, just seeing that one guy, like it just it gives me a good idea of what I'm coming up against here.
All right.
Good lord.
Reporting for duty.
I fight.
All right, so we're gonna go with. Ooh, actually, we could do that. Let's just go with this for now. We're gonna throw down the Armor Smith.
All right. That's pretty good when you got a bunch of weenies in play.
Would you call me?
Not.
Uh-oh. There's a shield. And Hand of oh my good lord. You think you've got enough Divine Shield now? I think you might have enough. Go with this here.
All right, so a couple options, and now you're gonna get some armor, but it's okay.
Yeah, so it's a consecration. That is gonna give me 2 armor, but he also gets 1 minion down to 1, the other minion down to 2. It's gonna let him take out the 3/2 and the 1/1.
Yeah, just trying to maintain some kind of board control here.
Right.
This is actually the deck, by the way, that has not been defeated. I think it hasn't been defeated throughout the entire tournament, which I didn't think it was gonna do the best. I thought my priest deck would do the best, but you know, whirlwinds. Yep. Fair enough. All right.
So whirlwind clearing his 2 minions, getting the 1 guy down to 1 health, and then pumping up the Berserker. There's the Argus though, and there's his answer.
Yep.
It's a big old scary Berserker.
Another card that was nerfed since the beginning of. It's
right.
not. So,
I don't even.
not a huge nerf,
I don't even
though.
know what to say about. There's so much. God, freaking nerfs.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
All right.
yeah, we're gonna go like that.
Yeah. Okay.
To Northrend.
Yeah, easy target for your weapon, but at least I got rid of a minion and I used up one of your durabilities.
Right. And I'm also not hitting you in the face when this is happening, so.
Yeah. So is your deck supposed to be like a really aggressive version? Like there's a warrior version where they just armor up like crazy and then they just
It's sort of like a mix, actually, to be honest.
kind of seems like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's like you go one or the other. You go for the armor or you go for the really aggressive, but you're doing kind of, I guess maybe the best of both worlds or something.
I just don't see. I don't see. The freaking Tankmaster Overspark is such trash right now. Like, I was thinking about playing him there. I'm just telling you right now, right? This gives you a huge advantage, but I'm just telling you. I've got Tankmaster in my hand. I was thinking about playing him, but then I'm like, what if he turns into a 5/5? Like, Obviously, that's not the best situation to use it anyways, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Alright.
It's true.
I'm just gonna go like this. Then pass it over to you, Johnny.
Right. Seems he got a little bit slower start of sorts. Maybe.
Who, you? Or me?
you.
Me?
Yeah.
No, like I said, it's kind of like a hodgepodge. It's a mix. Ooh, good lord.
Yeah.
Oh no, Shinobi, I just told you that I had the Tank Master.
Alright, well, go for it.
Let's see what happens. I mean, it's better than, either way, it's better than a 7-7.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's better than 7-7, but
it beats a 7-7.
yeah.
Alright,
My shield for Argon.
there we go. And then, I guess that's it. Pass it over to you.
Alrighty. Let's see. So I will go.
To Northrend.
That gets rid of that. Okay.
Reporting for duty. Let's do this.
All right.
Exactly. Your guy just went on my screen when you said that.
Oh,
Is this
the
voice
impeccable
activated
timing.
now? Play this card. That'd be cool. Voice activated Hearthstone. 12 armor. Okay, just keep piling it on there. It's a good card though. I like that card.
All right.
I like the whole armor version of the warrior too. I actually have one. It's very good. I would have used it in this tournament.
Let me see. God, what am I trying to do here? Can do this and that to get rid of both of those.
I don't like to hear that.
I think I'm gonna.
I can do this and win the game. I don't like that.
I ended up missing the draw. I was just contemplating the options. I ended up throwing away a weapon and missing a draw, but I got rid of 2 big threats. So.
All right.
For the crusade!
Crusade.
God, that's so awful.
Gotta start putting some kind of pressure there. So.
I dream.
Just gonna throw him down.
Sarah. Oh my god. All right.
And then pass the turn. So he's got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage in play.
Indeed.
And there is 4. Just to ignore Sarah and rush me down. That is actually
Well, rather than trading everything I have.
right. Yeah, that
top
is
decking for the
an
rest of the game.
excellent choice.
But yeah, just have to. It's kind of like when Sarah comes into play, you kind of have to be like, okay, should I race him or sacrifice a lot of stuff to kill it? You know, it's like you kind of got to take that chance. So you got this
I'm gonna
7,
slow
6.
that up a
My
little bit
shield
though.
for Argon.
Indeed.
And
I shall bring you
get rid
rest.
of that.
Kill off a 1/1.
Direction to that as well. So I am at 11 life, but the board presence at this point very strong
Yeah,
as well. So we'll see
exactly.
what Shinobi potentially has here. If he's got a crazy, you know, quality consecrate combo in that deck, that is.
Let's see.
Well, there's the consecrate.
Yeah, no equality in the deck.
can get rid of a Sarah if he swings at it with it.
Yep. Yeah, the Argus was not good.
Yeah, that was the top deck there too.
Yeah, like it was like game over next turn too.
Right.
But is that the only kind of form of taunt you have for your deck?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Again, this deck is so old now. I don't believe it runs. I don't believe it runs the just the 2/3 that gives taunt. I'm pretty sure it's not in here. So. All right, 10, 11, 12.
So I wouldn't feel so bad right now if you had 0 cards in your hand, and then I'd be like, okay, maybe I can out top deck and finish you off here, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I have no time for games.
Back to work.
Just gonna throw this at that. Might as well. Push through a little bit more.
A lot of damage. Very useless card here. Yeah. That's what card you want to draw early in the game.
Yeah. So let me ask you, do you, now that the deck's like, you know, not in this tournament anymore, I guess, do you run anything with that Consecrate? Do you run Equality or Pyromancers in the deck?
Nah, I think, do I run? I think I run the Equality combo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, again, like these decks
like
are so old.
yeah, it's like
that-
3 months old, so I don't even remember.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm sure that I do. I mean, it's kind of like the only way to really clear the board, you know, for sure, in that situation. So now to go to my worst deck of all of them. Actually, this deck, has it been beaten? Yeah, I think so. So, but we'll see here. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I always thought, you know, ninjas had the clear.
Maybe I'm just
Garrosh versus.
All right, here we
I've
go.
been getting some pretty messed up draws in the game.
I would say, it seems like that. If you had opened up with an earlier sword in this matchup, that could have been a lot scarier for me to deal with those drops, especially with all those divine shields that you had in the early game.
If I drew Blood Knight right after I had 3 divine shields in play.
Right, yeah, that would have, yeah, exactly. Let's see. Going for a full fold here.
Can make a comeback here. Could do that right now, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
Ouch.
Yep, I'll take that.
Armor made to fit.
The Armor Smith. Been getting that in every opening hand so far this series.
Yeah, it's a very good early card there. Take you a little while to get through that though.
Yep.
With only 1 attack, so. Seeing as how you're a pretty minion-heavy deck, maybe this might be an okay deck versus yours. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Well, we will have to see. Shinobi knows, and Shinobi's viewers know, but we'll have to see how much board control he's running in this deck. There's a Poly.
Yep. Before that guy gets too crazy. I mean, if I had like something like a Fireball or Frostbolt or something, maybe I would have played that differently, but another one.
Oh gosh.
Strike.
Okay. So about that.
There's a Nova. And then with the remaining 2, he throws an Ice Lance for the kill.
Yeah. Usually would want to Ice Lance you, but I think I'm gonna have to focus on your minions pretty heavily and then maybe go a different route
Yeah, that seems
than
reasonable.
the direct damage route.
It's the most fucking worthless card. I have the Tank Master again, Shinobi, and I
Oh,
don't
boy.
want to play it.
You should turn a 0/2 into a 5/5.
Shinobi
There you
gets
go.
his 5/5 in play.
Now,
And
does
like,
it do it to all minions, or is it just like enemy minions?
It's all minions.
Ah, so
turn my
you could
own,
You
too.
could turn your sheep into a 5/5.
It could. We want to do the math on that though? I don't think it's good odds. I don't think
Yeah.
it's great odds, so
No, not at all.
I'm not gonna risk it. I need to get through these assholes. You have way too many mirror images in play.
Yeah. Okay.
What to do?
I know.
What to do?
There's another Nova.
Buying time, I suppose.
Okay.
Let the pain speak to me.
That and attack. It's over once again. So I threw down the Acolyte, so if he does do like a Blizzard, I'm gonna get card draw and a bunch of armor. Same thing with a Flame Strike.
The end is coming.
Ooh, the Doomsayer. Alright.
Alright, let's go with that.
And then pings one of my creatures to remove some of the damage for the Doomsayer.
Strike.
However, it looks like I just happen to have perfect response.
Alright. Ah.
Honor made to fit.
And a second Armor Smith. There's the Flame Strike. Alright, so we get some armor
There's the
here,
armor for you.
and we get a card draw, but he does clear the board. And yeah, that is a bunch of holy crap. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a little much.
That's why I was hoping the Doomsayer would take out, you know, because... And then you wouldn't draw a card, and you wouldn't get the armor, and stuff. Alright, so Ragnarok's time.
So now the clock's ticking. Let's see if he has another polymorph.
Well, I could do that. Kind of seems like a little bit of a waste, but I really, yeah, I have to do it, I think.
Fireball plus a Frostbolt.
Yeah,
There it is.
kind of had to do that. Seeing as how I usually don't get a lot of minions out with this deck, so it's just like, he's just gonna keep chomping away at me.
So that's a minion light spell stall deck finished with Pyroblast kind of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna draw, but that's okay. I'm gonna get one.
Ooh. Alright, do I have...
Drawn so many cards.
Yeah. Just keeps
There's another one.
two.
Yep.
I have no time for games.
Oh no! No, I didn't even think about that. Oh no! Alright,
Nice.
Alright, so that was actually pretty big. because now he's got a good play this turn. Gets rid of my first iteration. Nice. And then kills that, and then gets my 4/5. Good move. That was good.
Yeah.
That was the play.
About the best I could do there, so. Once again, you have 90 cards in your hand.
Yeah, there's that. Alright, I just need to do this, okay? I just need to do this.
Okay.
Just need to play it and see what happens. I hate this card so much.
Yay!
This card is such trash.
Try this.
Too awesome.
Alright, well, we're gonna actually do this. This card is so trash now. I don't even know what to say. Kona Cold. 1 damage, freezing both. Pain 1 down to 1. Attacking in the face. Alright.
Yeah, I really can't see how I will come back from this. You've had some pretty explosive draws this whole time, and apparently Warrior is my worst matchup for my decks.
Yeah,
and like
I mean,
I've only played against one Warrior deck through this whole tournament, I'm pretty sure, and that was WoW Krendor. And he beat me with that deck, and then I beat him with the Paladin deck, but I think. Alright.
Yeah, old school armor up warrior deck control. I think at its time it was one of the, well, it was a legend rank deck at the time. Not myself in legend, but usually I just copy paste all those decks. So. All right. Well, my friend.
Yep. And you have enough damage for it.
Taste my
I guess that's the conclusion.
That would be it. That was very uneventful finals there. All my other games were nice and close. And
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because you've been like, you know, you've been strolling through the top of the ladder, and I've been strolling through the bottom of the ladder. Not stroll. Actually, I had some very tough. A lot of my prior things have gone to five matchups, you know. But it's just the nature of card games.
yeah.
There's RNG. If you get a bad hand, I get a good hand.
I've noticed with the tournament format that the first game really does depict a lot how the tournament's going to go. Like, for instance, like maybe if I opened my Paladin deck instead of my, Priest deck, maybe things could have been a little bit better, and I could have actually seen more of the cards in your deck, and my Priest would have been able to handle it better, you know? So, like, and instead of, like, putting up the Priest first, not knowing what I'm walking into, because when you're playing the Warrior deck, you usually go, like, either the armor version or the aggro version, and the armor version is the one that gives the Priest deck a hard time, whereas the aggro version I can handle usually, as long as they don't get too crazy and actually draw Holy Nova. And then, like, with yours, it was like a combination of the two in some sort, so I didn't know what to think of it. But if my Priest deck maybe went second, maybe I had a shot. So.
Yeah, it's the roll of the dice, the nature.
What were the other
RNG.
two classes that you had?
Well, I'm also running a Druid and then a Murloc Warlock. So
yeah, like
it's,
Druid.
It's basically two control decks and one aggro deck is my setup for this.
Like my Mage deck was built for the really aggro, like Murlocs, blah 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 blah.
And you know, it's funny because a lot of times I open up with that deck. So if you had opened up Mage and I had opened up Murloc Warlock,
so that's just how it goes, you know. Just that's like I said at the beginning of it. Can usually depict how things are going to go, but at least the tournament is concluded and everything's
5 months later. It hasn't actually been 5 months. It's been like 2 months, but it was a pleasure speaking with you, Shinobi. So besides playing Hearthstone, what do you do over on your YouTube channel?
I would mainly focus on Diablo 3. I mean, throughout this tournament, I only played Hearthstone when I had to play my tournament games. So,
Yeah.
like, I really haven't played Hearthstone that much in the past couple months, but I really focus on Diablo 3 because I got Reaper of Souls expansion coming out, doing a lot of stuff with that. Channel's growing really big because of Diablo, so I've been focusing on that. But, you know, I probably would do some Hearthstone stuff in the future here. But, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. It's finally out of beta, whatever you know, whatever that actually means. It was actually neat because with this, when it left beta, the newest patch added like new animations to some of the cards and stuff, which was kind of cool. So where can people find you? YouTube.com/
Probably just put a link or something to be easier, but
Yeah,
the
I'll do that
be
too.
youtube.com/GEOHDE001. That's a really weird name I started with in the beginning, but if you type into YouTube
Right.
Shinobi or Shinobi Diablo, it'd be the first thing up there. So
Right.
yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again for the game. And once more, that concludes the Polaris Hearthstone Tournament. And what's my prize? Do I win anything?
You
don't
you
win
were the only
anything, do
person to
I?
beat me, so there's your prize.
Yeah, I guess pirates are better than ninjas
Maybe
at Hearthstone.
at Hearthstone, yeah.
All right. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks again, Shinobi, and I'll see you guys later.
All right, see you guys.